Hello everyone, and welcome to another review. Today we are going to take a look at the ThiEYE camera. This is the T5e model, and what is special about this model is that it's real 4K. It's not interpolated like most action cameras, but this really does 4K, and it also does 2.5K at 60 frames per second. It has Full HD at 120 frames per second, and you can do really nice slow motions at HD resolution with 240 frames per second. So it's really nice. And what's also interesting about this camera, it's the price, and it's only just a bit over $100. So it's an excellent price for such a technical package. You can find more info about the camera and where to buy it under this video in the video information box. And here is what you get for around 100 bucks. It comes with a waterproof case. It looks like a regular action camera, but it packs a punch. And let's see what else we get in the box. So it comes with a small manual, a quick start user guide. It has several languages, and it's only a quick start guide. It shows you where to put the SD card, where to put the battery, how to power it on, and that's about it. No description for its functions, but we are going to take a look at those. And it also comes with some accessories, and let's see what we get in the box. So first thing I noticed, it comes with two batteries, which is nice, and they have 1100 milliamps. So they are a bit larger than regular batteries, which are around 900 milliamps. It comes with this clip that probably should be rotatable or not. And it has a clips, something like that. Okay, microfiber cloth for cleaning the lens. Adhesive pad. It's a flat adhesive pad and two additional pads, and a micro USB cable, and that's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Just what you see here is what you get. So it's a kind of economical package, but this will get you started. Otherwise, the mount, and you will later see this mount here, is fully compatible with any kind of accessories for action cameras. I'm now going to take it out of the waterproof case, and there it is in detail. It has a nice, this is plastic but resemble brushed aluminium, and on this side we get two buttons, one in the front, one on top, with wireless signal on it, and micro SD card, micro HDMI, micro USB. And underneath it has a screw mount, which is very good, and that's about it. It also has a locking cap for the battery. Let's take it out. Now this will not come out, it's spring loaded, very nice. And regarding the battery, I wonder if a regular battery like the battery from SJ Cam will fit. So they have the same connection, but you can see this one is wider, and the SJ Cam is a bit thicker. Let's see if it fits. It will go in, but not very nice. It's kind of thick. I'm not going to force it, so I'm going to put in the regular battery, original battery. And I'm also going to use a micro SD card for testing reasons. And let's see if I power it on. Does it have enough battery to start? And yes, it starts and runs. Right, so this is the main menu. It's in video recording mode. This does not have a touch screen, it's a regular LCD screen, but what I observe from starting it right up, is the screen has a really nice resolution. It's very clear, very sharp, and it looks very good. You can observe a lot of details. Right, so here it's in video mode. It's on 4K resolution, 30 frames per second, and I don't know what SF it means. Maybe it's super fine or something like that quality. Right, so I'm going to enter the menu probably with this button, and yes, this is photo mode where it shows the resolution, and again SF, and once again it's the playback for video, playback for photos, and here's the menu, which I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to use this occasion to show you all the settings and explain them a bit. So first setting is obvious, is the resolution, and you have a lot of possible combinations to choose from. This is the maximum resolution. It's full 4K resolution at 30 frames per second, and you have a lot of other options like 20 frames per second super view, 4:3 format, and you also get this 2.5K resolution at 60 frames per second. You have full HD again at 4:3 ratio. You get full HD in 120 frames per second, and at 100 frames per second you get a lot of combinations, as you can see. And this one is also very interesting. You can do some really awesome slow videos with it, slow motion videos at 240 frames per second. That's really neat, but keep in mind you need a very good SD card with very high write speed to be able to use those options. On photo size, of course, you can choose the resolution. You get a lot of options here. Video quality, so I was right, it's super fine, so that was displayed there. Probably this will influence a lot the bitrate of the video. Photo quality, again the same settings. Default mode is what mode the camera will turn on into, so it will be in video recording mode or photo mode. Quick capture, this will make the camera record video right after you power it on. This is the electronic image stabilizer. This works only at some resolutions, it will not work on 4K. Motion detection, it will trigger camera recording when there is movement into the image. Dual files will save a very small file, a preview file of the full quality file. This is useful for playback of that video on your mobile phone. Video stamp will add date or time to your video. You can choose date or time or both of them. Photo stamp does the same thing when you take pictures. This is for taking time-lapse videos. Loop recording, you know what it's this. It will make segmented video, so you will get files that are small, and when the SD card is full, the older files will get deleted and replaced with newer files, and you can set the time for each file. So if you select 1 minute, camera will record 1 minute, save that file and start another file, and so on. And when the camera card is full, the first 1 minute video will be erased and replaced with the latest 1 minute video, and so on. Self timer, it has an option to delay trigger the shutter when you take a picture. Photo burst, it will take multiple pictures, so you can get up to 10 pictures per second. Time-lapse video and time-lapse photo are similar. This will take a photo at a interval. The time-lapse video, it will make a video with a different frame rate and then encode it into another frame rate, making the video look very fast. Auto DVR, it's a function for using the camera on your car, so each time when you power it on with a USB plug supplying power to it, the camera will start, will record automatically. and when you remove power, the camera will stop and shut down. Delay off, it's the setting when you power off the camera, removing power and using the auto DVR function. Delay off, it will keep the camera working for a pre-established time interval. TV mode will set the protocol for your television standard. Light frequency depends on your area. I'm going to choose 50 Hz. On-screen display to show your battery and other important stuff. The time for auto shutting down the camera when it's idle to save battery. Screen off does the same thing, but only turns off the screen. And I'm going to choose 1 minute. LED status is for choosing the amount of LEDs the camera will lit up depending on your liking. So it has the LED in front, there's a Wi-Fi LED here, a top LED, and here are another LED and another one next to it, and yet another here, so you can choose to turn them off. I prefer to turn them off because when you are filming in a low light, these LEDs will reflect to nearby objects and will ruin the video. Of course, there is the Wi-Fi LED setting present. You can leave this on. You will know that your Wi-Fi is enabled. Wi-Fi consumes a lot of battery in this kind of cameras, so keeping it off, it's important if you are not using it. The camera also has TV out. If you can use that for FPV or analog video output on your television if you are not going to use the micro HDMI. The beep option is for having key noise like that. I like to keep it off. Microphone volume, you can adjust the microphone sensitivity of the camera. Sharpness for the video and probably photos. Automatic white balance, which has auto. I don't know what the 4000 and the 5000 is. Maybe it's related to color, and I think that it's Kelvin. So it has a lot of options, and the water will probably make the image more red to avoid using a red filter when you are diving. EV value, exposure value, again you have a lot of options. This will make the image darker or lighter by modifying camera shutter speed and ISO sensitivity. Again, we have scene mode, where you have normal, flash, night, sports, landscape, sunset, and so on. Effect mode, you get some color profiles like art, sepia, black and white, vivid, film, which is interesting. Vivid will be probably a nice option to use on cloudy days. ISO sensitivity, I don't know if this works for pictures only or pictures and video. Ideally this should work for both of them, but if it's going to work on video, we need a shutter speed setting for video, which I haven't seen until now, so probably it only works on photos. Metering for assessing the exposure. It has center, multi, and spot. Time setup, it's obvious. Date format for setting your date format. Language, let's see what languages it supports. So it got probably Chinese and Japanese or something like that. And let's browse all of them. It got a lot of languages, as you can see, but I'm going to keep it in English. Bluetooth pair for connecting a Bluetooth remote to it, and there are some remotes that works with this camera. Wi-Fi for setting up the wireless connectivity, which I'm going to show you a bit later. Wi-Fi password, SSID. You can format the SD card and also reset all the camera settings to default. And this is last but not least, the firmware version for this camera. Let's see now the Wi-Fi connectivity and how it works. So you need to keep the shutter button pressed for some longer time, and you can see the symbol here. Wireless is now activated and the Wi-Fi LED now flashes, and we should see this camera here. There it goes, it's connected. I have preset the password, so this will not be a boring video, and also pre-installed the application. And there are two apps, HD app and a simple app. This uses the HD app. I'm going to click on connect. It's very important to keep data connection, mobile data connection off on your mobile phone, otherwise it will fail to connect. The application will try to go over the internet using your mobile data, even though the phone is connected to the camera, and it will fail to connect. So we have video, live video from the camera with a bit of delay, which is normal for this kind of connectivity. Let's see what we get into the application. We get a settings menu. I'm gonna put some more light onto the display, and you can select quality, resolution, and so on. Most of the settings that are on the camera menu and are the most used ones are found on this application, which is nice. And you have even option to check the SD card for space, and you can format it. So that's very nice. Let's see what else we can do with this application. You can take photos or videos. You can select those here. Now it's in photo mode, and you can select the mode for the photo, so it's single photo, and the camera is now on photo. And if I press this button, it's taking photos. So the application works, kind of works, but it's not very fast. It's a bit laggy, but it comes with an application, and the application works, which is really nice. And the photo was taken. It also shows the signal to the camera. Let's see if we can check the recordings from the camera. So if I click on my videos, there's nothing. My photos, nothing. So probably you need to download them first. I'm going to connect back again to the camera, and let's click on this button here, and we get no, those are the files from the camera, and they have started to load. So yes, you can actually see them, and probably you have an option to select and download them. So I'm going to click on a picture. Yes, you can see the picture from the camera, and you have a button to download it, and the application will download. And after the download is complete, the files can be probably seen in my album. Yes, we have the picture here, and you can open it with the phone, but I haven't waited for it to fully download. But that's the way it works. You can see the application is a bit sluggish, as I've told you, but if you have patience, it's usable. So this is the bench test or review of the ThiEye T5e version. There are two versions, the T5e and the T5 without E. The only difference between them is the packaging and the accessories that are included with it. What is more important about this camera is its quality, and that it's 4K at a very affordable price. And I'm going to start to upload separate videos taken with the camera, different samples at different resolutions for you to see. The camera also has electronic image stabilization, like most newer action cameras that have a gyro sensor. I'm also going to test that, and there are going to be plenty of videos taken with it soon. Until next time, bye bye.